I like fire. And sorry I didn't say to anyone or schedule this or really prepare for it. I just wanted to start. Today, I've always made hitake. Yeah, so I'm working on these. In the past, I've always made straight ones. I've always liked them as a fighter, but the idea of climbing with them, this doesn't work. And moving on, many comments have said it should be more curved. So I'm trying that. So I am forging these blades today out of an old spring steel that was found in the ground. It was one that pulled. So I've taken the center points out. So first, these ones have been done already. Oh, hold on, I should show you the full spectrum of the spring. Well, that's heating up, but not too hot. So this was the spring that was harvested out of the ground. Hey, Blades and More, and PGL. Nice to see you, and thank you for all your comments. So this was a spring that was found in the ground, and this doohickey, which I've cut in half, oh no, the other side's in, one hooked onto the bottom of the spring, but from the inside. So I can save the spring for another day. I'm hoping to get enough out of just these pieces of steel to make all these blades. Last forging, I straightened this one out and annealed it. So now I'm going to do this and then start working on this one. Lumiere, thank you, thank you. Oh, look how everyone's here already. Not that hammer. That hammer. I hope you can actually see this. It's right in the comments. That's useless. No, that's irresponsible. As this is just fresh and it's not been annealed properly, if I work it now, I got a good chance of cracking the steel. So I should be responsible somewhat and just switch to a proper piece that has already begun to be annealed. Now the fun begins. It's going to be a gorgeous day. So this one's hot. My thoughts Oh, I don't have a measurement doohickey. I'll make it up. I'm going to point this, hopefully go to about an inch for the large hammer and then sink down to the smaller hammer to get to an inch and a quarter, almost to an eighth to a 16th at the tip. And then I'm assuming I'm going to just, no, plan that half an inch back, 3/8 of an inch back from that point. I'll cut with the hot chisel and just continue that process. I need a lot of these. Hey Terry, thank you for the hello. So that's what I'm working for. Means this is just a little hot. After this piece, I need to measure. And now I search for a ruler, which I really should have brought down or found earlier, but there's no point crying over it. All my rulers. I can choose from them. 1 1/4 inch, 1 3/4. It's going to be really nice while I can still hold the steel with my hands. But once that goes away, and I think only another 48 times. And got herring. Oh, too far. I don't want to cut right through, but that's why I'm cutting on the horn. It's one little device. After this, that will get annealed, and then I'll mark it. I think I'm cutting too far in. Switching to 2-inch. need to switch that angle so you can actually see outside of the wordings. That's got to be better. Like, thumbs up if that's better. Oh, that's where it is. Okay, maybe I should cut through a bit more than that. Would you ever consider working with hydraulic or power tools? Yeah, I would. Guess what? They're really expensive. I don't know what that, don't know if I have anything against power tools. I have a grinder, I have a drill press. But somehow this just seems different. That's technically 2 of the right size and 2, Technically 30 more. I'm just staring at the camera. It's nice to have a break for a moment. Oh, wine. I've been at it for all of how long? 13 minutes? 14 minutes. 14 minutes for the first 2. That'll get better as the time goes on. Technically, they're moving quite quickly. And kneeling. I'm gonna try 3 at a time. As long as I keep the forge at a point where it's gonna heat the steel to a nice orange and not past that point. Because if it goes past that point, I'm just melting things. is that? Tito's. 3. Now the handle's getting warm. PGL, I would love a proper anvil. ATM, I got a railroad track bolted to a log. It works though, doesn't it? Yeah, you need an anvil. Something with a hard, because this really is one of the cheapest ways you can go. It's kind of said, this is a low carbon, and there's just a piece of tool steel right across the top that's been forge welded in place. But I'm with you, that added carbon layer, I hope one comes to you, man. I need a, ooh, do I have a nice one? No. When being able to hold them directly is so nice. It needs more. So I make them a small pyramid to get them to the size I want. And then the little hammer just pushes in all the sharp angles. Oh, what are you doing? You can't let go of it. That failed instantly. You be careful. Yeah, this is me being careful. 4, I think. No, 1, 2. Don't touch them. 5. I've already lost count. That means this one's getting too hot. That's 5. If I could get 10 out of each, I'm kind of laughing. No protection equipment. Oh my goodness. No, I've got lots of protection. I got goggles and I got a little leather vest or something or do. I mean, it's cool and all to watch. It's craftsman, but why the stream is recording vertically? Oh, because I'm on my phone and I have no access to Wi-Fi out here. I guess this is one, doesn't matter. That's why. Only horizontal when I'm in the shop. Be careful. I will be as careful as I can, but I drop things constantly. Oh my goodness, dude, it's dangerous. But it's like a controlled danger. I do know the dangers involved and it's fun. At least wear gloves. Oh, I don't like gloves. I don't like gloves. I make a lot of mistakes with gloves. I don't like gloves. Okay, sir, thanks. You're welcome. Oh, someone gave me a gift. Not to buy gloves, I hope. But thank you for the gift. It should say. Let's not burn things. Ooh. There it is. Six. Seven. Gotta celebrate the exciting moments. think after the next one, I'm going back to just 2, because 3, there's no breathing room. That's my excuse. That's 9. No, that's 8. That's 9. Okay. Thank you for leaving comments. I'm taking this as an excuse to have a break. Oh, there's been a lot. Okay, thanks. Caught up. Bro, you are my hero and you are the reason why I started blacksmithing. Dude, kick ass. I got to do a Discord so people can share what they're doing. That is awesome, sleepy herbalist. Kick ass. Griffin, gloves can be helpful, but having a spark fly down the side. Yeah, having like welders with their boots. I find more of my issue when I'm holding it with a glove. I will hold just the steel, and the steel will get far too hot for me to hold, but I won't know it until it's far too late. And gloves, they protect too well, so I'm with you. Finally caught him live. Ooh, thank you. Oh, I've done something. Oh, so good with this. Finally caught, thank you, Vincent. Vince? Yeah, 15, thank you. Hey, did you think about making the mock sword to test the Kanabo? I have. I've thought about it many times. And I always come back to I would rather buy a sword. It's cheaper to get a cheap sword made out of a 1060, a 1080 that's already got the heat treat and all. I just cannot bring myself to spend all that time to do one sword to say, hey, is it going to break? And it's like, it's going to break. And I can say that with such certainty because specifically the steel that I like to cut with, in a sense, is built, like for modern standards, it's too brittle. But that brittle steel holds such a sharp edge. So I've spent a lot of time thinking about it, which inevitably may mean I will take a sword one day that something may have gone wrong or I just don't like it. But I can't see me ever building a sword just for that. I don't have that time. To have that time, that'd be amazing. So yes, thank you. I've been thinking about it. You've been in my mind. It's nice to see another person using a coal setup. Yeah, right? I'm biased. I think it's a better heat, but I don't know. I've never used a forge that's powered by propane. Model your subscribers. We love you, buddy. No protection is dangerous. You almost injured your hand just now. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a tough bit. I get dangered a lot, but when do you draw the line? I train with a razor sharp sword. If I do one stupid thing with it, I'm in trouble. But when last year I was harvesting grass with just a simple sickle, I took out this hand from proper use for months. I think what I should work towards is denoting a sense of responsibility and understanding of oneself, because I just can't wear gloves. I think they're dangerous because I know how I work. Yeah, I'll work with that. We've got to know within our own limitations and the understanding that you may get hurt and it may never come back again. I think of it often. Oh, that's a wonderful rant. I think of this often. In the dojo, it doesn't matter if it's a dojo, if it's a training facility, if it's got swords, weapons, you will have participants in that area that have got elbow braces on and a wrist brace or a knee brace, or they'll give you a warning of a certain leg that doesn't work properly. Like, these are people that are already, like, it's happened, they deal with the pain, but it's not going to stop them. They're not going to like bow down and say, oh, I can't do this anymore. No, they do it regardless. Thank you to those people. So, and thank you to you. Sup, bro? Scott Doran. Have you thought of putting out a book of ninja projects? Oh my God. Step bro? I think of that a lot, more so than making a sword for the Kanabo. I want to make a book, but it can't be some useless, nonsensical, either it's just got a bunch of pictures. It's got to have some sort of value to it. And it's finding that value angle that slows me down. Maybe for the future, can you please make a 9-inch machete with a serrated spine and stacked leather handle? Whew, a 9-inch machete. White comb, what you thinking? Like an actual machete? It seems so short for 9 inches. I think one of those cleavers. Yeah, I'll definitely think about it. I got lots of steel. Whitecomb said hi and hi back. Do you know about K-sector? No, with that questioning face I just made, there's no way I know anything about it. Have you thought about making an Odach? I have, but I need to make my Kodach first. Oh, again, time. When are you gonna start Assassin's career? Ooh, I'm not touching that one, but what does that mean? No. Hey man, I'm glad you get to see you live. Thank you again. Oh, you people are wonderful, but that means my break's over. Yeah, it's nice to be live again. There's a certain putting off projects, but I know if I go live with you all watching, yeah, there's no stopping. I get to continue on, and there's a certain energy flow that just you're not usually access to. You just get to move faster. I mean, maybe the machete can be curved if you want it. I just like curves. No, I hear it. I just want to know what, how do you word this? Like, where's the origin of that machete? Because when I hear machete, what I think about is a tool that's really quite functional, that's made to take down like brush. It is something that's a thinner edge, that's got more ductility. Is that a word? It's got lots of bendy forces. Last one, you need a 3D printer. I have a sword archive I want to share with you. Maybe it's time for melting metals. It is, I don't know about the 3D printer thing. I maybe need to make a friend. But as for melting metals, yes. And for guaranteed, I will be wearing gloves for that. The full setup, face mask, feet protector doohickeys, that I live in a humid environment. And if there's just a little bit of moisture when you're pouring steel, that stuff explodes. And you know, you've got to know yourself. I am accident prone. I will be prepared for that, even to the point, if need be, to put up like a little mini shield that I can pour in front of while I'm learning. I'm like thinking of like tool, home self-defense. Yeah, I think, okay, then you need like the, what is it, the Japanese Bowie? That's self-defense. No, I'm not doing 3 anymore. Why not? You just had a break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 2 I don't like. Back to the teeth for a moment. So this will be the rough forging. And then once they're all forged, they'll go back into the forge again to be annealed, to be softened as much as possible. And then I'll finish up the shaping with the small hammer, because in the end, I won't do the final shaping until they're actually on the Shuko. There they are. And then once they're on the Shuko, I can make sure I get all of those curves accurate. So if I do it now, it'll just be utter chaos. How's the training with the Kanabo been? It has been it has not happened yet. This arm is not, it is almost to the point where I can start lifting weights, but it's not to the point yet. But I've been having fun practicing like what I'll be doing training-wise with the Kanabo. Thank you. Soon, another month, I hope. I was just kidding, man. Who's kidding? Like, I really love to see you just like everyone else out here. You're like having the dream of everyone like us out here. You're too kind. It's a fun, yeah, it is fun. The dream. I don't get tired of that comment. That's I don't know how you measure success or if it's even related, but there's something about people saying they see that I am living a dream that many of us share, and I'm participating in it. I wish that for everybody. That's orange. And where's that other hammer? There was a statement a while ago about starting to melt steel. My plan was the next Suba that I built, I've got a whole bunch of reclaimed copper that could go down. But then there's also, because there's a lot of reclaimed copper, and if I could go find just a little bit of reclaimed tin, I could remake a Kopesh, because I made a Kopesh years ago, and I don't have them anymore, and that saddens me. And that would be a great, but that seems a little big to start off practicing with pouring, but go broke, go home. It's like not wearing gloves. That's the right temperature, still missing a hammer. Don't put it there. Ten. I know you love Japanese weapons, but what other martial arts would you want to learn without weapon culture? Ooh. Without weapon culture? That's my big... Like, I watch movies for just the weapons that are in them. 11. Just martial based. Is it just, did I read that right? Just martial based? Well, in my mind, it continually goes to Muay Thai. The kicks. Just how they read the timing. Whatever martial art went with the Zweihänder. See, that's still weapons based, right? Completely avoiding the rules. Okay. Been thinking of making a set of armor lately, just finishing it. Hard to find a sheet metal of the right thickness. Any advice? I too have been thinking about armor. Sheet metal of the right... What do you want to protect against? Honestly, I say start with anything with an 1/8 and then the 16th, but to find the right steel was to find the right thickness. If you're looking for old steel that you want armor size, you'd have to clean it, but if you found the old, like where I live, oil drums, the furnace, what are they called? Furnace? So whatever holds the furnace oil, there's a name for them. They're good steel. They're usually not well over a 16th of an inch, but they're 16th of an inch and they're really put together nicely. And since they've been holding oil all their life, they tend to have a really clean backside. So you just have to make sure you get the oil off the inside. When it comes to the high carbon steel, you need to raid old farm equipment. Shears. And understand at times you're going to have to just thin it out. Too cold for cutting. Let's take that opportunity. So when I say plow shears, this is what I mean. This is an old school shear. I don't remember which way it goes now. Not that it really matters. But it's just under an 1/8 of an inch thick. So I can pick out whatever size I want and cut it even just a little bit smaller because it all needs to go a little smaller. But that is all, it's dependent, you're looking for a high carbon. But yeah, old farm equipment. Find a steel scrap yard and hope for the best. Oh, someone says, love my content. Thank you, Tipsy. I'm biased, but I kind of like it here too. Oh, someone's making something. No, that's someone. Humbert. Hello, Humbert. Off to do adult stuff. Oh, you poor person. Have a great one. Oh, thank you. I'm not saying it. You've caught me a few times though. Enjoy doing adult stuff. Oh, it seems such like a taunt. I found a lot of washing machines at the side. It seems fairly all right for stopping slashing. So
So it's a mild steel. If you got something at a 16th of an inch, awesome. And there's techniques that you could add to it or even just rivet to it to give it extra thickness or width. That mild steel can, yeah, definitely slashes. It's going to stop a lot of energy. It just kind of deforms also quite easily. But there's ways of working past that. Oh, what's my favorite Kurokawa? See, that I can't answer correctly because recently I have the box set of Akira Kurosawa and I recently watched Redbeard. I've put off watching Redbeard for years. I didn't do any research. It's just like, oh, it's about a doctor. So far, that is his most moving movie. But I stick to Seven Samurai or Samurai 7. I like the anime as well, but that would be my favorite Akira Kurosawa film. But that may change. I kind of hope it does. Old drums, they're an amazing idea, and farm equipment, Chef's Kiss never even thought of it, which is great. Most people haven't thought of it yet. It's like untapped, and the steel that they had to use, it had to be able to stand the test of time. I've got some of the steel that I'm not even sure what it is. And in most cases, I don't even need to heat treat it. It's just stupid strong. It fights me in the forge the entire time. So good luck. I hope you find lots of great steel. The rivets and the connects to the armor will be difficult, but I'm up for the challenge. Oh, yeah, the rivets are the difficult part. You need something like this. I call this my rivet pliers because I can hold them over things and make 1/2-inch rivets. And I tend to never need anything more than 1/4 of an inch. And that's because of leather. So this is able to make all of my rivets. A lot of people use nails, and if you're going to use nails, depending on your size, just make sure they're really well annealed. So there's just a whole range of what you can do rivet-wise. But yeah, so worth it. Good luck. Yeah, scrapyard is hard to find in Galloway. Yeah, that's so true. It's going to be really dependent to where you are. There's nobody in the middle of a city just going to be able to wander to the scrapyard for farm supplies. Yeah, that's when you just have to get to know. No, you've just got to, yeah, that's tough. That is tough. They are both great movies. But Akira Kurosawa made great movies because Ron is also up there on that list. It's so old, but so old. Of course it is. It's so long. It's a long movie. But the armor, the fight sequences, how he just frames. I'm still like, I wouldn't even say I'm a storyteller. I'm like this well on my journey. And Akira Kurosawa can make a 6-second scene of watching grass bend in the wind like pivotal to the plot. Skills. Whoa, yeah, definitely need more gear, yeah. And thank you, Dead Wolf. There's a lot of tools needed. Patience. Patience being one of them. I've lost count. I don't even know how many are over there anymore. Going well. This is 11.
12. Too cold. Whatever time it is, we should have just passed the 1/3 mark. 1 hour. That's not bad. That means in another 2 hours, effectively, we should be done. Any advice for someone interested in getting into coal forging? Okay, one, I just got to clarify. I'm charcoal, just to be specific. Coke is a little easier to burn and definitely easier to exhaust and doesn't have near as many sparky bits. I just say start. As long as you've got a hammer and an anvil, some goggles, and a willingness to get burnt, just begin. There's oh, did I miss one? Find out if they like weapons. First, if there's also a way to do a forge, you can make tools and cool art and jewelry. Yeah, you can do anything with the forge. There's nothing stopping you. Okay, this seems like a shameless plug, but I do have a video full length of wanting to put together a simple forge. And then, yeah, you're unstoppable. You can design an entire coke forge from that one design. 13. 14. I made my forged bricks, my anvil. Well done. A strong piece of metal I made in my owl bells using it, but I did use the hairdryer to make my where it broke last second. Oh, the hairdryer broke? It sounds great though. That's an initiative. 15. No, yeah, no. I was thinking about putting this one aside and starting the one that's easier to handle, but that just seems lazy and a cop-out because this is perfectly good steel. That's right. I think we're trying to get someone into it, not starting yourself. Does the vacuum last on constant like this? Does the vacuum constant? Yeah, hair dry. Those things aren't meant to continually run. I suggest like the simplest exhaust fan, that it's got a tumbler. Because if you have something that's able to, no matter what, it's a little bit of air, but it still takes a fair amount of torque to get it moving. So because this gets to stay on the outside and it's the drum that moves to push the air, and they're meant to be on for hours at a time. Like these things are old. And the only reason I had to replace them is because I dropped something very large on the old batch. Where a hair dryer, those types, they're just not designed to last that long. Yeah, if it's a vacuum, doesn't have an element filter, you can just see that. Yeah, if it's good enough to inflate a balloon, it should push air pretty good. Yeah, especially if it can inflate a balloon. That takes a lot of... It's just continued. Think 16? Did not say that one with confidence.
Okay, bye.
In celebration of the halfway point, I'm losing this apron. I enjoy its protection, but it is too hot. Did you think about making a mock-up sort of this by? Or is it just? Oh, makeup. You did find a copy of that book? It is, isn't it? There's some great pictures and some armor that's just nowhere else to be found. That's exciting. Thank you for sharing that. It's a great book. Also too cold. Doing well. Not a. $17. So be 18. I love it. Someone's already answered the question, but yes, just simple borax. It's what, the laundry detergent? Try to keep it as dry as possible and put a thick layer, and it foams up and keeps all the oxygen away from your weld. It's absolutely magic. Aloha. Oh, hey, Grail. It's not a good day in the forge unless you drop your, if you drop what you're forging once or twice, then I must be having an amazing day because I keep dropping them. Part of the game. Did I lose it? I swear I had a small piece of steel still. Oh. Time for more water. It's still in though. one's hot. I'm busy counting them, and apparently I have 22 of them. But this is why I should wear gloves. Do you forge everything in your ninja espionage kit yourself? No, not yet. The only thing still in that is the blades of the 2 saws. I purchased those as just brush saws. But I'm currently working on understanding, because I just found out that wood saws normally aren't heat treated. They're just a high carbon steel. So almost. No, a few extras can't hurt. Just in case. 22.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. Just wish I didn't stick my finger into hot things. It's dumb.
$23. Oh.
Nope.
I wasted a lot of time on that one. Because it's so short, I can't reach across the anvil anymore on all sides because the hammer needs to go past, or you break them up.
24, I think. Going well.
I'd imagine when using the Subogi, the person on the other side of the wall would hear the scraping. And did the ninja use that mainly at night?
I would say yes, they'd use it mainly at night, but I think they would use it mainly with a lot of distraction. The amount of decibels that thing gave off was a conversation with like level of noise. I think at those times, that's when fires are lit. Because if it's 7 minutes to get through an average, it's really going to depend on what they're doing. Caveat, we see that as a drilling tool. So what else was it used? Because at times they really got into explosives. And what of those explosives, the way that that thing digs through wood, and definitely the speed, you can like hollow out a piece of wood quite rapidly, but quite accurately as well. And I think there's something to that accuracy. But it would, to get to your point, it's got to have a distraction. You've got to have a large distraction going on, or it's just not going to work. It's dangerous when those hardened suckers go flying. Yeah. Do you have a tourniquet? Ooh. Can't be reading that right. Yeah, it is. I need to make a new one. I just beat the crap out of that hammer. It's a really good quality hammer that I've just treated poorly. Oh, I don't know, 25? That's it for that little piece of steel. It's just too small. Ow, that's hot too.
If this is 27, we should be well past the 2/3 point at hour 26. Because I did 3 at a time with 4 pieces, now I have 1 piece. I'm just going to waste too much time. So I'm cutting this in half. Don't touch that.
Follow-up question, with the ninja training, could the Subo gear be used as a weapon in a pinch? Yeah, it's 100%. That it really acts like its own little kunai or a shuriken, that it's going to be close range. You can throw it, but then you're probably not getting back again, just with the way that that weight is. But as a hand-to-hand tool, I think it's kind of a fun idea. I think from like a Jackie Chan style fighting where you could block and actually pin clothing to structures, I think it's got some fun to it. But the scary part, you could just as equally be pinning limbs to wooden parts, of depending on how big they got. They're kind of a nasty tool. 24. Was that 24? Someone's watching. Wow, thank you for all the comments, everyone. It's been nice to have company. We need 32, 6 more, and then it's just how many extras, because there's already one that's got a bit of a bend to it. And someone's already commented, it's good to have extras.
27. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 26. Counting's fun. Lost the heat. That was dumb.
27.
it's just too cold. $28. Technically 4 more to go, but I need to do extra just in case. It's advised that when you chisels get that mushroom grind down for your safety, it's like I said, you've seen metal shards fly off. Yeah, that's true. But it's also like a badge of honor the more that these curl down. The thing is that that's also soft. It's not all hardened steel. So the likelihood of these, they're not going to go flying off. They're just going to bend off for the most part. But yeah, safety-wise, Death Saber is the one giving safety advice. Because it seems appropriate. That one's done. It's too small. You're fine. I can't get a good grip on this one. 29. That one's too small. So the next one will be 30. And right through again. $30. Hey, I've been learning how to blacksmith awesome over the last year, and so I've used some of your videos to learn. Thank you for the videos. That's awesome. I'm glad it's helped. And now you can start working with steel. I guess like everything, not everything we do makes sense. Wilhelm? That's awesome. Are you also working with charcoal? What are you making? That's great. We're so close. Hour 42. Technically just 2 more to do. That's not bad timing. Thanks for sharing, Wilhelm. All the best. That's a smarter way. 30? I don't even remember anymore. No, that's 31. Oh, it fell in. Okay, I'm just gonna go until I'm out of steel. There's more than enough to have my 32. It'd be nice to have 1 extra for each, but close enough. Hey, have you had any accidents in the forge that changed how you forge since? In other words, what's the mistake you've made only once? I usually make my mistakes multiple times. For personal safety, what's only happened? I guess the only thing that's ever happened once, but I always wear safety glasses, but I guess it is advised, even on these really hot days, that you can wear goggles, something that actually connects the safety part to your face. What had happened was in one of the sparks, when you release all of the, I'm doing really well with thinking. Sit this for a moment. Slag is the word I'm looking for. It came up and bounced, and then bounced against my safety glass because it was open, and then went into my eye. And I had a little piece of steel cool down in my eye. That was unpleasant. And though the eye heals really quickly, you could feel
Every time you blinked, it was like it was going over a grain of sand. So happily, it's only happened once. I always wear my safety goggles, but now just as I'm about to impact, not only do I make sure that the shield is completely forward and tight to my face, I practically close my eyes. There's just the tiniest bit of light getting in so I know where I'm hitting. So safety goggles, safety goggles, safety goggles. No propane. I was just making hooks and leaves for a while, but I have switched to making knives recently. Oh, wicked. Hooks and leaves. Leaves are one of the best things to start with because you get that natural proportions and you're always working with curves. And I'm assuming you are working with, no propane. You're not using propane. Awesome. It's a different heat. Ouch. Yeah, ouch. And just uncomfortable. I was so whiny. Oh man, on the eye, gnarly. Yeah. And the worst part was how you could just feel it with every single blink. And that was for months. Though it is one of my stories of like the greatest joy of going, I don't feel it anymore. Oh, it was just an amazing day. It's the little things in life. Oh, don't get ahead of myself. Okay, officially 32. Now every extra one's just a bonus. I barely tolerate contacts. Can't imagine, contacts, yeah. Can't imagine what feeling for days of something, don't bother. Don't try to remember. Don't try to remember. I think I'm getting hot in here. I couldn't wear contacts. The people that, like, you can
people that wear contacts can put their finger in their eye and like, no, thank you. My fingers? Too rough. The thing I'm struggling with is the most is forging in the bevel for my knives. Okay. I'm trying to finish my knives as much as possible with the hammer and anvil. I don't care for grinding. I'm with you. I think it makes for a prettier knife, and you really get to understand how that knife shape and its geometry add to its strength. But the beveling is really tough. Yeah. It's all you, some steels, I think titanium, you spend more time straightening titanium than you ever do shaping it. That's why I like steel. But I think a couple hits, 1-2 hits of heating, and then you're right back to correcting. Or if you get good, you can correct while you're doing the bezel.
The bezel, the bevel, the blade shape. $33. I think it was 36 in the end with 2 ones that are just too small. Yeah. Not that you asked, but I'm sharing it anyways. When I do my knives to get that blade geometry, but to still keep whatever, to keep that angle, to keep whatever geometry I'm looking for, that's the word I'm looking for, I'll hit the back of the blade. So as this gets shaped out and it gets too curved, I start to make it denser, but I'll hit on just slight angles to push that blade back and forth how I want it. And then I rely heavily on the file. Specifically that draw portion, once it gets cleaned, going that 90 degrees and raking over that full edge, really showing you where you could potentially have dips and lows. But isn't it, that's what everyone works on. That's the point. 34. You are welcome. This is nice. I can just stand for a moment. Once the steel gets small enough, and there's only 2 pieces, when it was rocking 3 pieces, it was really easy to keep that fire going. But now I should have really switched to a smaller forge plate. But I like this one because it's very hot. Very little time waste. That was too cold. No, too cold. Last 2. I thought this was going to take 3 hours. We're at 2 hours and I'm almost done. Thank you, Dennis. It is a nice forge. It does the job. And it gets shaped so easily. I'd like a sword forge because it's specific forge, but the fact that that one can be shaped in multiple different ways to make many different projects, that's pretty awesome. 35. The last one. $36. We are done. That's 38 in total. Very little waste steel. And now we can have some light. I have some vice clamps like that. Seems very convenient. Yeah. To brag about that. Vice clamp. What are they? Channel locks. Yeah. But with the big opening, when you have multiple, because you really need tongs to fit every single piece of steel. And until you have tongs to fit every piece of steel, it's really nice to have an adjustable set of tongs. At least these are the ones I can hold and drop. Shouldn't drop. All of this, not all of this, I have Shuko to finish. But in the past, I've always made the Shuko teeth straight, thinking Shuko mainly just as a hand-to-hand combat tool, wanting it easier to thrust. Candy Jones, thank you very much. So for this one, listening to many comments, so thank you so much. I don't want to drop more of these. That for climbing, they're useless. The straight ones don't even grab into the bark. And so many comments, it's like, it's got to be curved. Think like a bear's claw, something further down. Now, I don't want 90 degrees, but I'm giving into that because it'll still work quite well for hand-to-hand, like taijutsu based. It's only 3, but it gets the idea across. That straight out high fives, very inappropriate. But with their curved, high fives aren't as dangerous, but to grab hold of a tree in that rounded section, that's gonna pull back. Will there be too much, I guess there's my first question, will there be too much angle on those claws? But it'll still grab swords just as easily, and I think in a sense potentially better, because now with that added curve, there's more it is surface area. Can't even finish my sentences properly. More surface area for the claws to bend into position to hold them tight. So the next stage will be to, not today, will be to mark the shoulders and bring them down to 1/4 inch and get installing them. So I guess with that said, I'm going to shut up and get onto another batch of work. Thank you everybody for watching, and thank you so much for all the comments and all the support. So yeah, I guess until next time, I'm bleeding. Yeah, I better go. Okay, bye. I say that, but I don't know how to end this. I'll just keep hitting buttons for a moment. I do want to stop streaming. Ow. At least I'm good with a forge, because figuring this stuff out, that's not the button. That's not the button. There's a lot of buttons here. That is definitely not the button. He's old. No, he's just useless with tech. Can I just hit the end button? I guess that's what I'm doing. Okay, bye. It is just the X button. That just seems right. It says cancel. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Why can't it just say stop? Yeah, I'm